Hello and welcome back to DC Voices. This is part 2 of the worst voiceover in video games. I'm recording in my booth this time, so you can probably hear the difference in quality, I hope. And as I can't get my camera here, you'll just have to deal with my lovely voice. Which kind of makes sense, because this is all about voiceovers, and you don't need to see my ugly mug. Right, let's get started.
By dawn, the god of destruction will be unleashed.
Okay. Let's have another listen to that one.
By dawn, the god of destruction will be unleashed.
By dawn, the god of destruction will be unleashed. So yeah, I don't know anything about this game. I can't really talk about it, but what the dialogue would imply that he's some, evil character, and he doesn't sound evil at all. A better read would have been, by dawn, the god of destruction will be unleashed. My read is not the best, but it has some feeling, it has some energy behind it. That read did not. And it didn't sound evil. It just, Next one.
Methinks you care little for your sister when I think on the time you have taken to return here.
Going back to the first video, that was very bad dialogue. Just truly, truly bad dialogue. I think the writers were trying to make them sound medievally, oldie. Methinks. But it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, especially in an American accent. It sounds a bit strange to me. Does it sound strange to you? It definitely sounds strange to me. But yeah, again, dialogue. That's just bad dialogue. And he overacted. He just... Methinks. That's a lot of bad. Just overacting. How would I make that better? Well, I'd rewrite it, and let's start off. Let's ignore that one. Let's just move on. Crikey.
We suffered some casualties, but succeeded in rescuing the VIP. He's now being treated in the infirmary for injuries occurred at the time of rescue.
Okay, with this one, I'd love to actually see where they used it. Because to me, it just sounds like a military man talking about what's happened. And if you've seen military briefings or police briefings or any of those sort of things, there's always someone talking like that. They're just reading out the facts. They're not trying to put any emphasis behind it. They're just saying what's happened. Like on Charleston Road, there was a shooting. 2 witnesses have come forward. They're just relaying the facts. So... out of context, I don't know what's going on. It sounded really noisy to me. Let's have another listen. I'm not sure if it's how they've ripped the file, but let's have another listen.
We suffered some casualties, but succeeded in rescuing the VIP. He's now being treated in the infirmary for injuries occurred at the time of rescue.
There's a lot of background noise. It sounds like it was recorded in a non-acoustically treated environment. So it just sounds very echoey. Like if you record somewhere like out in the open in a big space, there's lots of flat surfaces for the sound waves to come back at you, bounce back at you, and it just sounds bad. It just sounds like bad audio quality for that one as well. Let's move on.
I guess those 3 were no match for you. Let me be your opponent now.
Okay. So, first things first, you can hear that the gentleman isn't a native English speaker. He's probably been self-taught, maybe? I don't know his educational history. But yeah, he's a non-native speaker, and he's trying to say the lines. I'm not going to laugh at it. There's nothing wrong with that. He's just saying a language that's not native to his tongue. By the sounds of it, he sounds like he's Japanese. I have experience of living in Japan and hearing Japanese speakers speak English. And yeah, the first thing that you'll pick up is the R sound, the r, 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 r. So he said ret maybe, instead of saying let. So the Japanese language has like ra, ri, re, re, ro, so like that. But it comes out more of as in between the L and the R sound. So yeah, that's all it is. I mean, if you tried to speak another language that you don't know, if I try to speak Spanish, I would just sound strange. If someone gave me a Spanish script and asked me to read it, it would probably make sense. You'd understand what I was trying to say, but it wouldn't have the same intonations, inflections, or depth behind it. It'd just be like that gentleman's. Moving on.
There was nothing we could do.
Okay, just a simple line of, there was nothing we could do. Yeah, the gentleman just needs direction. Get a bit more feeling behind it. There was nothing we could do. There was nothing we could do. There was nothing we could do. Yeah, there's multiple ways you could read that line. The gentleman, unfortunately, just comes across as flat. That just needs a bit more oomph behind it, that's all.
Oh, what's wrong? I feel sick. I think I swallowed some of the monster vomit. Oh, that's not good.
Okay. First off, again, I'm not sure about the audio quality. Sounds a bit crackly and ripped, but I don't know how they got I don't know how or where they've got the file from. Dialogue. Yeah, dialogue again was ropey, wasn't it? Let's have another listen to that one.
Oh, what's wrong? I feel sick. I think I swallowed some of the monster vomit. Oh, that's not good.
Having another listen, I'm not sure if the voice artists were in the same room. It sounds like they kind of like slapped it together. The guy's reading. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. He's trying to emphasize that he swallowed some of the monster vomit. Tasty. That's not too bad. I mean, he's just saying, I swallowed some of the monster vomit. The other gentleman's lines just seem a bit like cut together. It's one of the things when you're doing games, large projects. Sometimes you're not in the same room. You could be in different countries, and they want the lines all patched together. So sometimes it does come across as choppy and awkward.
Shoot through them lightning!
Shoot through them lightning. Shoot through them lightning? Oh, wow. Shoot through them lightning! I'd love to know what was going on. Is he talking to the lightning? Is the lightning what he's talking to? Is lightning a person? Ooh. Shoot through them lightning. Oh man, I really wish I knew what was going on there. Hey, if you know what was going on, please let me know. Shoot through them lightning. Honestly, that's baffled me. That has absolutely baffled me. Next one.
You ready for this? Yeah!
Wow, that had a lot of energy. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Whoa! Honestly, I'm gonna give that one a pass because that was hilarious. That was great. Are you ready for this? I mean, the character could be camp and flamboyant, and I don't know the character, but yeah, I'm gonna give that one a pass just because it was damned hilarious. Next one.
That explains it. That smell wasn't this toilet. It was a dead body.
Oh yeah, that explains it. Yeah, that explains it all. It wasn't this toilet. It was a. Yeah, that explains it. It wasn't a toilet. It was a dead body. Of course. Yeah, this is again bad dialogue. It sounds unnatural. It sounds really unnatural. Let's have a listen to that one once more.
That explains it. That smell wasn't this toilet. It was a dead body.
Oh, silly me. Of course that explains it. Ugh, what you like. Yeah, that's just awful dialogue again. Again, at the risk of repeating myself, the context, I don't know where that line came from, but if you're seeing a dead body, you'd be a bit more shocked. You'd add a bit more, wow, that explains, that sounds a bit Keanu Reeves, doesn't it? You'd be like, oh, wow. No, I wouldn't say wow either. Oh, that explains it. It wasn't the toilet. It was a dead body. That was even worse than theirs. Moving on.
I like Chopin myself.
Not me. That's probably why I don't play Chopin.
Never?
No, never.
If I die, will you play Chopin in remembrance of me?
Going back to a previous point in this video, you can clearly hear that the lines were recorded differently, that it just chopped in and out. There's no smoothness to that. Oh, Hudson Soft. What are you doing? Again, just ropey dialogue. Very ropey dialogue. The delivery I thought was alright. I didn't mind at all. Just sounded like what it looks like, a cheesy space opera. So yeah, terrible dialogue. Delivery was okay.
I have to stay alive and write this article before I die.
Okay.
Oh my days. What? Oh, what? Let's listen to that again. What the?
I have to stay alive and write this article before I die.
Okay.
I have to stay alive and write this article. Okay. Oh my days. I have to stay alive and write this article. Okay. Yeah, so the first part, yeah, again, you could he just needs a bit of a better read, that's all. So I need to stay alive and write this article. So look, and write this article. The article seems to be the most important thing. I guess he's trying to crack the case and expose everybody, or expose like something bad. But yeah, the second line, okay. Oh my days! That sounds like somebody's very, very disappointed in you. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I met up with the guys and I had to go back to the bar. Okay. Just no energy in that. Okay, next one.
That's what you should have done in the beginning.
Ha. That's what you should have done. Pause. In the beginning. Yeah, timing. The big clue there is a lot of timing issues. That's what you should have done in the beginning. Just a bit closer. That's what you should have done in the beginning. Yeah, just timing. Why? Why is there such a long gap? Going back to the first video, we talked about the director. So the director and the producers and basically everybody involved in the game will talk about how they want the lines to be delivered, how they want their characters to sound. So that was probably a director's choice. I don't know. Either way, it's a strange choice. The editor, the audio editor, could have chopped that down. Simple task. Just cut, chop down, move on. I don't know why that was left in. I really don't. Next one.
Don't call me a kid. I ain't that no more.
Don't call me a kid. I ain't that no more. Who wrote this? Like, who writes this? Honestly, tell me, who writes this stuff? I ain't no kid. Oh, my days. Let's have a listen to that one again.
Don't call me a kid. I ain't that no more.
Okay. Yeah, well, apart from the ham acting and the bad dialogue, it sounds great. Don't call me a kid. That's all I have to say. That's all I had to say. Don't call me a kid. Like, hey, kid. Don't call me a kid. And he actually had some hyper-American accent going on. Don't call me a kid. You know, your typical anime voice. Don't call me a kid. I ain't that no more. You could have just said, don't call me a kid. Don't call me a kid. Just, yeah, the emphasis. So yeah, there seems to be a theme in this video. Just bad dialogue. Bad dialogue. Next one.
Oh, well, that monster's in heaven. I mean, hell.
Oh, this game is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my. Let's listen to that one again.
Oh, well, that monster's in heaven. I mean, hell.
I really want to play this game. Wow. Somebody wrote that down and thought, that sounds great. Let's put that in. And then the voice actor recorded it and we're like, wow, yeah, that's great. Let's keep that in. That was somebody's choice. Somebody chose that. Why? Why? Do you know what? I'm going to listen to that once more.
Oh, well, that monster's in heaven. I mean, hell.
Okay. Oh, well. That monster's in heaven. I mean, hell. Where to start with that one? Just awful dialogue. Just awful dialogue. Oh well, I guess that monster's in heaven. I mean hell. The delivery. I mean, I don't know the character that's saying this. I don't know why they're saying this. But it sounds like he's trying to hide the fact that he's evil and maybe on the side with the monsters. That's what I'm coming across. That's what I'm getting. So we could say, oh well, I guess that monster's in heaven. I mean hell. But yeah, that gentleman's dialogue, just bad. Okay, let's do one more.
Give me a break! Who is this brainless monkey? Watch me as I make French fries out of you.
Where to begin? Where to begin with that one? One more?
Give me a break! Who is this brainless monkey? Watch me as I make French fries out of you.
Okay. It sounds like the gentleman's trying to be French and not come across as French. Yeah. If you can, look up a show made in England, or well, made in the United Kingdom, called Allo Allo. So Allo Allo, A-L-L-O, A-L-L-O. It's set in wartime France, and it's a comedy about the resistance fighting the Nazis. And they all have these fake French accents. Mon ami, the Germans are passing by. What are we doing? What do we do here? Let's have a listen to this guy one more time.
Give me a break! Who is this brainless monkey? Watch me as I make French fries out of you.
Watch me. Sounds German there. Give me a break. Yeah, watch me. That sounds German. If you listen to German speakers, like V's and W's are often interchanged because that's their language. They pronounce V's as W's and W's as V's, I believe. So yeah, there's that classic German thing. Well, I say classic German. There's often used things of German saying in war films, "Where are your papers? Where?" So not where, there. So pronounced with a W. I'd love to know if the guy's American or where's he from. If you know, please let me know. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked the video, please hit subscribe. And if you have any comments, comment below. See you next time.